Hello everyone, welcome back to YK Reviews. This is your weekly entertainment news here, and so lots to talk about here. We've got an update on the Netflix Assassin's Creed series, Davebautista coming out regarding his future in the MCU, James Cameron coming out regarding the future of Avatar, so lots to discuss. So let's get into it here. So first up, we'll discuss trailers. I'll be honest, not a lot of trailers did come out this week. The two biggest talking points in terms of trailers here is the first one we've got starring Nicolas Cage in Renfield. Basically what this movie is it's got Nicholas Hoult starring in the movie, who is Dracula's assistant, wondering what life is going to be like without being Dracula's assistant, wanting to get out of the game basically. And so in the trailer itself, it's got a lot of comedic aspects. You see Nicolas Cage as Dracula, and I'll be completely honest, his movies have been a lot of hit and misses for me when it comes to what he picks in terms of projects. This one, however, could be an interesting movie. Doesn't look the most magnificent masterpiece of a movie, but it does look like a fun watch. It's not going to be Oscar worthy or anything like that, but it looks like you'll have a fun time with it. So let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts, your opinions about this trailer. Will you check it out? Will you not? Let me know down in the comment section below, and also timestamps for every single article here will be in the description down below. So if there's anything that you're more curious about or more interested in, timestamps will be in the description here. And the next trailer that got released was Evil Dead Rise. This is the next movie in the Evil Dead franchise, and this one looks very interesting. I've not seen the Evil Dead movies. I'm planning on watching them. I'm very late to the game when it comes to this particular franchise. Bruce Campbell won't be appearing in it. But I've not seen any of the movies, as I mentioned, but this trailer does intrigue me and does look interesting. I'm definitely going to be watching those movies before this movie comes out so that I'm all caught up. But this trailer did catch my eye. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts, your opinions on this trailer. Are you a fan of the franchise? Will you go check this out? Let me know down in the comment section below here. Now, in terms of the first news story here, it's also a trailer that got released. It's regarding the Granturismo movie. If you weren't aware, they are planning on releasing a Granturismo type movie based on the video game here. I've never played the game. I like racing games, but I'm not like a huge like Formula One racing Gran Turismo game player here. But basically they've released a sneak peek in terms of the footage of the Gran Turismo movie here. And if you're wondering what this movie could be about, basically it's based on a true story of Han Mardenborough. And again, apologize if I mispronounce the name. This film is the ultimate wish fulfillment tale of a teenage Gran Turismo player whose gaming skills won a series of Nissan competitions to become an actual professional race car driver. That's basically what the synopsis says. And if you can see on the sneak preview here, I'm going to show bits and pieces, just obviously for copyright reasons. This is what they released.
Hey everyone, we are so excited to tell you about our movie Gran Turismo.
This movie is made for the cinema.
It's a Sony PlayStation partnership. It doesn't get any better than this.
So you see David Harbour in there. You see a little sneak peeks of like the action that we'll get in terms of the racing here. Looks pretty interesting. I will be checking it out just because I'm very curious about it. But for those of you that are hardcore like Gran Turismo gamers, what do you think of this? Do you like the look of it? Are you interested in this type of movie? And those that aren't a fan of Gran Turismo, will you be checking out this movie when it does get released here? I know that people are basing it on Need for Speed movie, and that didn't really go well, so who knows, maybe this one will. But let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts about that. But moving on to like the next news story here is also another video game adaptation here. This is basically an update on the Assassin's Creed show from Netflix, and this comes from the direct here, where it basically shows that the Netflix adaptation of the iconic Ubisoft series has received a disappointing update. So back in October of 2020, Netflix announced a partnership with Ubisoft to develop new projects with the IP, including a highly anticipated TV series. However, the Assassin's Creed show seems to have faced creative hurdles as one of the leading creators has left the project. Screenwriter Jeb Stewart shared an unfortunate update about the Netflix's upcoming Assassin's Creed show. The filmmaker revealed to the Collider that he is no longer involved in the project, citing that this change is because of a geographical location. The executives moved from LA to London led to Stewart's departure from the show. Now, when you search the writer here, the screenwriter Jeb Stewart, and sorry if I'm mispronouncing the name here, but he was tied into the Valhalla Viking series, which is on Netflix, I believe. He also was part of Die Hard, the writing team for the original Die Hard, a really great movie there. Also as part of Rambo. So it is worrying that they've lost this writer here. The movie Assassin's Creed that came out, I believe, in 2016 was very disappointing. I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed, the video game. I've played every single one of them except for Valhalla because it's been a while, not had time to play that game. But I'm currently going to be doing a Ezio collection from there and starting off playing all the games, replaying them over again in the very near future. But the movie and the shows, like the adaptations for them, have been such a letdown, and I was very excited to have them do a series about it rather than a movie, because you have just so much from like the category of the game to develop, so much content and writing that you can put into a show rather than a 2.5 hour movie. And with this screenwriter being part of Die Hard, being part of Rambo, and I've heard really great things about the Viking Valhalla show, it's very worrying, and it's kind of got you a little bit hesitant for the show and like the future of this Netflix Assassin's Creed show movie category that they're going to be doing here. So I'm hoping that whatever the remaining writers and directors and the producers of the show are, or whether they're going to get somebody new just to like have it be a good adaptation, video game adaptation, because everything's turning into an adaptation. God of War, Horizon, Uncharted, Gran Turismo, as we just mentioned here. So they really need to up their game with this one, especially after the Assassin's Creed movie back in 2016 here. But let me know your thoughts, your opinions on this. What your thoughts about this are. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Do you even want to have an Assassin's Creed show coming out? Let me know down in the comment section below here. And next up here is we've got like a little quick not update, but more of a poster coming out for Ghostface in Scream. So basically, as you can see here, it's just a little image of Ghostface in New York, and not really like an update or anything like that, but I just wanted to share this image. So as we can see here in this image of Ghostface in New York, I really like the settings, like having the fact that Ghostface will be in New York. Scream is going to be taking place in the Halloween New York settings. I'm very excited for this, and you can just see how great he looks in the lighting in the dark alleyway of New York. I'm very excited for this movie, and I'm really excited to see like all the trailers and the upcoming like updates for this. Like I said, this is just a quick little glimpse of the Ghostface here. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts, your opinions about this, what you think of this screenshot, what your excitement level is for the Scream movie. Let me know down in the comment section below here. And our next news story here is we've got an update regarding an Ocean's 11 remake, which is basically a prequel. I'm sort of a bit hesitant regarding this because Ocean's 11 is my favorite movie of all time. It's like my number one movie. I absolutely love that movie. It's a movie that I watch so many times and I will never get bored of watching it. So according to the Collider here, we've got Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, Barbie and Ken will be beginning filming of this movie here. So as I mentioned, this is coming from the Collider here. Warner Bros. Discovery has set the date to start shooting the new Ocean's 11, reportedly a prequel starring Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling. However, an announcement published on the film television industry official website reveals the prequel is actually a remake of the first Ocean's 11 from 1960 and the originator of the film series. The project summary also reads, remake of the original Ocean's 11 that is set in Europe in the 1960s, starring Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie. And a little bit of backstory here in terms of the first original movie. This was released in 1960. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr. as World War II veterans who joined forces to rob 5 Las Vegas casinos in a single night. So instead of just a prequel, it looks like Warner Bros. Discovery is also looking to reboot the film series as it did with 2001's release with George Clooney and Brad Pitt. Again, my favourite movie of all time. Of course, there's still a chance the new Ocean's 11 fits both shoes at the same time. The upcoming production could remake the original 1960s film while also serving as a prequel to the most recent films. And when asking about when the remake could be coming to theatres, Warner Bros. Discovery is keeping the lid shut on the new Ocean's 11 and has yet not announced a possible release window. However, since the movie enters production this March, we shouldn't expect to watch it sooner than the summer of 2024 or even a later date, depending on the project's post-production needs. Now, Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie just made the Barbie movie that's coming out, so it looks like as soon as that hits out, they're going to be working on this movie. And I have my reservations because I've seen the 1960s movie, I've seen the 2001 movie, and the 2001 movie was such a fantastic movie. So many twists, turns, the writing in the movie was absolutely fantastic for me. Brad Pitt and George Clooney was such an iconic duo together. So the fact that they're doing this, and the thing with Hollywood right now is that everything is either a remake, a reboot, a prequel, like nothing original coming out. So like they either, because there's even like word about a Terminator reboot, and now this, it's frustrating to me that Hollywood is just doing reboot, prequels, sequels, reboots, and this I just feel like doesn't need to be touched. Like Ocean's 11, 12, 13, granted some aren't as great as the first one, just needs to be left the way it is. Just find something different. You like heist movies, one of my favorite genres. You can do so much with it, but you don't have to go back to Ocean's 11. This is turning into a rant basically, but I just don't feel like they need to do this. But let me know down your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. Do you think this is necessary? What's your excitement level? Now that they've started production here, will you go check it out? Let me know down in the comment section below here. And a bit of like Marvel news update here. Dave Bautista recently came out to an interview, and he basically kind of confirmed that the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 will be the last time he plays Drax, whether it's going to be him getting killed off or they write the character off some way, but he basically has said goodbye to the role as Drax. So this is what Dave Bautista had to say here. He says, "I'm so grateful for Drax, I love him, but there's a relief that it's over. It wasn't all pleasant, it was hard playing that role. The makeup process was beating me down, and I just don't know if I want Drax to be my legacy. It's a silly performance and I want to do more dramatic stuff." This comes after his performance in Knives Out, Glass Onion, which I thought he did a really fantastic role. He was one of the standouts in that movie. So for him to come out and say this, kind of revealing Drax's fate in Volume 3, so we know that this is going to be the last time. Like, it's been cemented as this is going to be the last time we see this team of Guardians of the Galaxy. We don't know who's going to survive, who's going to come out on top, who's going to leave. But with him coming out months before the movie comes out to basically just spoil Drax's fate, basically, because we know that somebody is going to die, whether it's Rocket, which was my theory, or whether it was Drax, Nebula, who knows. But now we kind of know that Drax is not going to be in the next movie, whether he does get killed off or they write him down. But you sort of had hints and clues, because his arc was him going after Thanos. Thanos has been defeated, so what's left for his character? What does he have to do now? But it's sort of weird timing for me that he comes out and says this. So now we kind of know what to expect from Galaxy 3 when it comes to Drax's character. But I'm hoping that he doesn't get killed off, he does get a happy ending. But let me know down your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below. Do you think this has spoiled the movie? Are you sad that he's leaving? Let me know down in the comment section below regarding that. And another quick MCU update here. We also get some casting announcement for the most anticipated show on everybody's list, Agatha, Covenant of Chaos. It's been Agatha all along. So this comes from the deadline here, and it's confirmed that Deborah Jo Rupp will be returning to the MCU in Agatha, Covenant of Chaos, after debuting in WandaVision, where she played Mrs. Hart in the couple of episodes in the series here, and I'll pop a picture of her if you don't know who that was in that WandaVision show. So this makes the third character from WandaVision to be appearing in this show. So you've got Catherine Hahn obviously starring Agatha Harkness, and also Emma Caulfield starring as Dottie in the WandaVision. Both will be returning here. So sort of getting more announcements, more updates. I'll be honest, even with this, my excitement level is still pretty low tier when it comes to this. I just feel like I don't see the hype, I don't see the understanding or the logic of having this show. I don't see the connectivity or the reason as to why this show is being made. But it's good to see that they are bringing characters from the WandaVision. I don't see how these two are going to be playing a role, Dottie and Mrs. Hart, because at the end of WandaVision, spoiler alert, she gets released from the magic. She's aware of what happened and like going back to her normal life here. So will Agatha take control of them again, or will they be plotting something together? Like, who knows? But I just don't understand the reason as to why they're making the show in the first place. But with this show, it has started filming, but it's unknown when it's going to be released. Most likely, from when they first announced it, was going to be around October, November, I believe, of this year. But most likely going to be delayed, pushed back till 2024. Who knows? But it's definitely going to be released within the next year or two here. But let me know down your thoughts, your opinions, what you think of this news. Are you excited? Are you at all hyped for this show? Let me know down in the comment section below here. And for the final news story here we've got is James Cameron has come out and revealed little bits of plots for Avatar 3 here, where he basically revealed the new sort of Avatar Na'vi people that he wants to show in Avatar 3. He's come out and explained here that I want to show Na'vi in a different light, because so far I have only shown their good sides. In the early 3 films, there are very negative human examples and very positive Na'vi examples. In Avatar 3, we will do the opposite. The fire will be represented by the Ash people. So it looks like that in the third movie, there's going to be shown a more evil side of the Na'vi, which will be represented by the fire people, which I'm very excited. I've not released my review for Avatar 2 yet. I'm still working on the video for Avatar 1 and 2 combined together as an in-depth review, so keep an eye out on the channel for that. But this looks like it's going to have possibly the humans teaming up with these fire people against Sully and his family and the water people here. So we're going to see a more like evil side of it, which I'm very excited about. And the fact that they filmed everything back to back now, because James Cameron also came out and mentioned that he didn't want to have the Stranger Things effect where the kids and the actors who are playing them grow up too quickly. So everything has been filmed, but the next movie, the Avatar 3 movie, will be coming out in 2024 while they're working on post-productions and visual effects and all that kind of stuff. But the fact that it's going to be based on the fire people, I'm very curious to see how they're going to look, whether they're going to be red, whether they're going to be grey, whether they're going to be blue. I'm really curious to see. And also the fact that they're going to be like showing the evil side of the Na'vi. I'm pretty hyped for Avatar 3, I'll be completely honest. And it does look like there will be an Avatar 3, because James Cameron also came out and said, depending on how Avatar 2 goes, so far the box office numbers are doing pretty good. It's overtaken Top Gun Maverick in terms of box office numbers. So it looks like everybody is excited for this franchise. People are excited and want to go see the movie. The visual effects were so breathtaking. So I'm very curious. I'm very excited to see Avatar 3 and what they're going to do with it, and how the Na'vi people are going to be displayed. You've got the forest people, you've got the water people, you've got the fire people now. So it's turning into like a very fantastic franchise here. But let me know down your thoughts, your opinions in the comment section below regarding this. Are you excited for this? Are you curious what you think the color will be for the fire people here? Let me know down in the comment section below. But that basically wraps up your weekly entertainment news for this week here. So let me know down your thoughts, your opinions of everything we discussed here, everything that was on the episode here. Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. This is going to be posted every single week. Every entertainment news, movie news, TV show news, video game news as well, all going to be coming out every week on the weekly entertainment news here. So hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out. And also I have Twitter, link is in the description down below. Check out Twitter so that you don't miss out on when I post. And also I've done a MCU phase 3 tier ranking video here. Link will be somewhere up around here, so go check that out too, as I'll be doing a phase 2 in the upcoming weeks along with phase 1 next month in the lead up to phase 5. So keep an eye out on the channel for that. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. This is YK Reviews. Peace.